Hi, my name is Mike DeAngelo, and I'm a developer relations engineer at Google. This is the second part of the series describing how you can optimize the performance of your Looker instance. Picking up where we left off, you can run the pulse command in Henry by typing bin Henry pulse dash dash section equals sandbox CL. This will run for approximately 5 or 10 minutes, depending on the size of your instance. It's a series of 6 checks to try to get an overall sense for the health of the system. The very first check is going to be that the connections actually work, that we can successfully connect to the underlying databases, and we'll also get the query count for how many queries have recently been run against those databases. We'll see this list here. We'll see the status. We'll see the error messages. If we see an error message, it's a good indication that that associated models are not being used. And if we see zero queries, that's also a good indication that the associated models are not being used. So this is how we first take our first pass at figuring out what's unused. After checking for connections, Henry will check for dashboards with queries slower than 30 seconds in the last 7 days. This is good information. It allows us to see what dashboards are running slowly and target those for database optimization. After that, dashboards with error inquiries in the last 7 days are also checked. That tells us that there's problems with the LookML and that we should probably address those problems. Fourth, the slowest explorers are shown. We can look at those explorers with an eye towards optimizing those database connections and those database queries. Finally, we check for enabled legacy features. The first key to performance improvement is reducing the number of unnecessary projects and models. We get clues on those from those databases connections that have not been used. Be careful with that, though. Sometimes something might be used for auditing, which might happen once a year or something along those lines. And so you may need to do some additional research to find out if it really can be deleted. In our next session, we'll start to go in deeper with the Henry tool in order to find more details about stuff that can be removed and optimized. Thank you very much.